Speaking of Ninja Kamui, I know you sent me an article today, and this was very somewhat. I changed out the very somewhat surprising, and that's Ninja Kamui surpasses solo leveling in the TV rankings. Like, how do you feel about that?
I can understand it.
You can understand it. Okay.
Um, the animation. Okay, so we know solo leveling has been around for a hot minute in its
Yeah.
webtoon form, and
Mm-hmm.
so it's had time to to build that cult following. I don't necessarily want to say, well, a lot of people I think that originally followed the webtoon are the
Mm-hmm.
main ones that are supporting solo leveling right now. Um, which is great. It's awesome. It's still an awesome show regardless. But Ninja Kamui is something it's like brand new. It's just new and engaging in a different way than solo leveling is. Plus, I mean, it's being done. It's on Adult Swim. All of those, old heads and whoever who grew up on Adult Swim. I think it's a great way to like revitalize that, and it just goes to show that they're actually pouring some money into this. Like, just look at the time that they've taken with the episodes and the quality of the animation so far. Um, so I mean, and honestly, the fight scenes in Ninja Kamui are, I would say that as of right now, I think that they're better than what's in solo leveling.
Really? Like just the animation style?
The animation style and just the choreography of the fights are just amazing.
So if you have to compare the choreography of those fight scenes, what does that remind you of? Like those fight scenes alone?
in Ninja Kamui,
Yeah.
like what other anime it would remind me of?
Mm-hmm. Well, not no,
Um,
well, it don't have to be anime. It could be live action. It can be anything. I can tell you right off the bat what it reminds me of.
you tell me.
John Wick.
See, I was good. It was off. It was on the tip of my tongue, but I was like, but it's so fantastical. Like the athleticism that they are just like the moves are just out of control or out of pocket in Ninja Kamui. So I don't know that I could compare it to John Wick, but it's the same. It's the same vibe. Like the fight
Yes.
choreography it's the same vibe. So yes, I agree. I definitely agree on that.
Well,
Um,
I think it's just the non-vocal during the fights, because in John Wick, there's no, nobody really talking during these
yeah, there's
fights
no
unless
banter.
they're like, breaking apart and they're saying something, but it's like little to no dialogue between the two individuals that's fighting. So I said the same thing. Now, through the article that you sent me through AnimeGalaxyOfficial.com, it says while solo leveling anime sits at 95th place on the list, Ninja Kamui is placed 81st with an 8.7 rating on IMDb, having released only 3 episodes so far, and has only overtaken solo leveling, but also left behind shows like Attack on Titan, One Piece, You, The Witch, Bridgerton, and Seinfeld.
What?
Yeah.
They could have left Seinfeld off of that altogether. Like, but
I mean, Seinfeld. Okay, Seinfeld is a rather iconic TV series, but I mean, for it to be on the list, that's just an odd thing to put on the list because
yeah,
Seinfeld was over with like years ago. Like,
decades. It's
like
been
years.
decades. Why are they
Yeah,
still on the list? It's been decades.
exactly. So, unless they're trying to say how popular this anime is, because Seinfeld is very very popular, so maybe they're
Mm-hmm.
trying to compare it in that sense. And I think it's like what you said, the fact that it's on Adult Swim and the fact that you have to watch it on TV. I mean, you can watch it on HBO Max. You just got to wait an extra 24 hours before it appears on HBO Max. But you got to be on Adult Swim at midnight watching it.
And
And
apparently you can also watch it on Hulu, but you have to have the subscription to Max. It's also available on Amazon Prime. It's on Prime because that's how I watched it today.
wow,
You can buy the entire season. I think the season pass or whatever is only $20,
yeah,
but otherwise it's $1.99 per standard def episode,
mm-hmm.
or $2.99 for the HD. I believe it's also $2 on Vudu. Where else did I see it? You can also watch it on YouTube with a premium subscription.
Mm-hmm.
But I think again you have to link it to HBO Max or something. But yeah, I'm just gonna be watching it through Amazon Prime. Well, I mean, I'm old, so me staying up to midnight may not happen because me and my bed and my pillow have this agreement that I need to
Uh-huh.
start getting to bed earlier. So I'm gonna probably be relying on Amazon Prime going forward to make sure I get caught up on the episodes. And I'm fine buying the episodes because that means I could just have them on my iPad and watch them on the go or rewatch them if I want. So
Yeah, for me, I'm a night owl, so I have to force myself to go to bed like early. If I know I don't have to do anything the next day, yeah, I'm pulling out an all nighter. I'm like,
yeah,
I either watch an anime or I'm gaming. I'm doing something. I'm at this desk, like fiddling with something, and I have to turn my brain off. So for me, watching Ninja Kamui is very easy unless I'm out and about, out at night. It's very easy for me to watch it on Adult Swim. But
you can
go ahead.
you can also watch it on Sling TV and Apple TV for $2 an episode.
Sling TV. You mean the live TV channel?
Yeah. But I think with them you have to do like one of their premium you have to sign up for their premium subscription.
Okay. So
But yeah, I mean there's a lot of options for people to be able to watch it.
Speaking of nostalgia,
Or you could go do what we used to do back in the day and go to some sketchy anime site and hope that your computer doesn't get a virus and watch it that way.
what we used to do. But anyway, never mind.
Listen, I got Norton antivirus. I had McAfee. The strength is with me. I'll be fine.
Speaking of nostalgia, right? Speaking of like Adult Swim and watching stuff back in the day, I accidentally ran across something on YouTube, and it's a channel. It's called Recreation Station, and I subscribed. They have whole blocks called Saturday Anime because it used to be on Sci-Fi Channel. You remember way back when? They have Saturday Anime. They have Saturday morning cartoons in volumes, like volume 17, volume 16, and that's like 3 hours of like content. Like,
what is it called?
Recreation Station. For the listeners out there, Recreation Station on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel because they got some pretty cool stuff on here. Saturday morning cartoons, volume 11, and I have yet to look at it yet. Well, I watched a little bit of it last night, and I was like, oh snap, and I fell asleep at that point.
They got some throwbacks on here.
Throwbacks, Wicked City.
No.
Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff. Black Magic M66. We talking like hand-drawn anime, people, not the CGI stuff that we typically see right now. We talking hand-drawn anime, like people working
Gem in the hologram.
like days, weeks.
Core memory unlocked. Yes. Okay.
Yes, got some cool stuff on there, man. But yeah,